with Eric, Desiree, and Eric, and countless others. Thank you. I have now reached 100 days on Happs. I just got the notification of that. So thank you for everyone who has supported me during this wonderful transition. And I'm very grateful to Mark, and Peter and Pablo and countless others, and Colin and all the individuals who have helped me through this, and Randy W. Horton and Frazier and just countless people. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. 100 days. Unbelievable. So that's, and I've just reached over 300,000 views this week. So I'm very grateful for that as well. Happs is love, no doubt about it. And I'm very grateful to be part of this community and the people that are here. Thank you so much for your support and your kindness and just the good vibrations, throughout the Happs community. Thank you so much. There we go. Hit this one as well. Yeah, I love this picture here because if you have someone where they're pixelating, they can now be that individual. So I always love doing that. But tonight is Friday night. It is currently, it looks like, what is that? That would be 10:39. So it's still fairly early, right? Be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not a bully. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. And I had a friend tonight who was very honest with me, and I appreciated it very much because I love people who are honest and straightforward and tell you the way it is. And if they're feeling unheard, that always is important to me, that they know that they can be heard. And today I was reminded that I can be a little much at times, which I know. So thank you. Thank you for that. And you know who you are, and I appreciate your honesty, because I think the best relationships are the ones that when you do go off course, your friends can tell you. Or if you are overstepping your boundaries, they can say, you know what, that wasn't cool. So you need to know when to shine and you need to know when to step back. And I think that's tough. I think that's tough for people with big personalities. And I have had a big personality my whole life, right? So I've lived with this personality, this construct that I am for many, many years. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Do you agree with that? I do. I think it's more important what you become during the journey, right? Not so much where you're going. And I think it's really important to enjoy the journey. That is probably the most important thing. Tonight, there's a beautiful, cool breeze. I'm fully enjoying it. Duty makes us do things well, but love makes us do them beautifully. And that's so true. I think that's the key, right? Is basically going for the beauty in your life and being a portion of the beauty around you, right? And witnessing the beauty around you. The foundation, the balance, the essence of success, the forming of character, the forming of integrity, having faith, and being loyal to the ones that you love, I believe, is the foundation to a life well lived. And many of us right now are really trying to find our way because the energy in the universe right now is through the roof. It is crazy out there right now. And I have had such an amazing week. I would love to thank Helen. Helen, thank you so much for your kind words today. I would love to thank George. I would also love to thank Randy. I would love to thank all of my new family on Twitch. And Joanne, it's her birthday today. And she used to always say, "Oh, my dear," when I would go too far. So she used to say, "Oh, my dear," quite a bit. And this was many years ago. So if you watch this broadcast today, Joanne, I hope that you know that we have been very blessed to have met each other throughout these years. And I really do value your friendship. Thank you so much. Desiree, thank you tonight for being part of the broadcast, even though you came in later. Eric, thank you, buddy, for your support. You're such an amazing human being. And I'm really enjoying the work that you're doing on Happs, and I hope you continue to do that work. I also want to thank, because it is the 100 days, I want to reach out to a few other people here. I just want to make sure I don't forget anybody. Let me look here. Okay. Elsa, thank you so much for all your support on Twitter. I really appreciate it. There's the powerful number of 33. Oh my God, there's Colin. Thank you. I love that you're still here with us. Thank you, Debbie Mack. Colin, are you okay with coming up for a bit? I would love to do a broadcast with you right now and celebrate the 100 days together. I was going to do nothing, and then I saw that number come up, and I thought, you know what? Let's do this. Let's get this going. And with having Colin here, this makes it even that more richer. I hope you will come up, my friend. There you go. I've invited you. Woo woo! Tara, how are you? I'm going to invite you up as well. There you go, if you'd like to come up. But 100 days, I love the community that we have built in this 100 days. It has been amazing. And it has been an incredible year. It really has been. I would say the last 3 years have been so incredible. Thank you, Jeff, for all your help, and Stephen this week as well. And Mark, thank you. Mark Goldman, for all your support that you have given me. I really appreciate you, and I'm very grateful to be part of this family here. And thank you, Rev. Rev has been very kind to me as well. Wow, this is crazy, the amount of comments today. This is insane. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pat. Pat Grant has been very supportive over the years. I would also like to thank Alberto this week. Thank you so much, Alberto, for the countless tweets and the support. I really appreciate you. Yeah, it's amazing the people that you meet. I'm in bed, or I would. Sorry, that's okay. I honestly get that this week's been kind of crazy for you, Colin, and I hope that next week is better. Tara, I've invited you up as well. So thank you for the faith, the love, the loyalty, the integrity of all the people who have made this experience, my first 100 days, so rich. And it's been fun too. It really has been. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving them. And I think, tonight I'd really love to express to the people that this has been a very slow, arduous process building a show over the years. Tara, there you are. Hello, hello. I'm glad to have you here.
Hello! Congratulations for your
Th-
100 day.
yeah, it's pretty incredible, isn't it? How many
Yeah,
days? How
it's
many days have you been
sounds
on?
the same
Do
like
you?
you. This is my 100 day.
No way. You as well.
Yeah, it's the
Today? Oh
same.
my God!
Yes.
Congratulations. That is such a milestone.
Woo!
Yeah, that's. Thank you, Bulldog Mom, as well. Here, I'm going to put you up. We have your
Woo!
eyes. Woohoo! She goes, "Don't do that. What are you doing?" I'll put it back. There you go. It's us, but we have you.
Hello,
Yes.
Vanita. Yay, yay, yay. That's
So,
Vanita.
are you on your phone or are you on your computer?
I'm on my
Hello,
phone.
Vanita. How are you tonight? So, thank you for being here. It's 100 days for both of us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yay, we celebrate
Yeah.
together. Yay.
We've been in the trenches fighting together, and we've seen so many changes.
Right.
The quality of the broadcast has gotten better,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't mean
Getting
so
better.
much our content, but I mean the actual experience. But
Yeah.
I find the tools now work really well. It's pretty seamless, and I think I'm also getting better at working with the tools.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? How has it been for you with all the changes? Like, how many times have they updated these?
It's good. I always use my phone, so it's like getting easier and more simple. So it was
Yeah.
like do you remember when we still have like two monitor or on phone before? Like they are
Yes.
showing live and then the 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 monitor that we are watching now. I mean as the
Right.
broadcaster. So it was terrible, but now it's getting better.
Well,
Very
I like that I can take the money part out of it, and it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
affect because it really eats up bandwidth, and it really eats up CPU, right? So
Yeah.
the other thing I've noticed too are you on Android or are you on
No,
Apple phone?
Apple.
Apple.
I'm on
So there
Apple.
has been an
Yeah.
update today, and I guess there's a bunch of things that you can't do. But it's definitely not crashing, and you are crystal clear tonight.
Woo! Yay! It's
Like
so rare.
I don't know if I've ever seen you so clear. So whatever they've done is really, really helped.
It's so
Um,
good. It help.
hello, Ryan. How are you? Good to
Hello.
see you, Ryan. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Kelly. That's
And
Kelly. Yeah.
Kelly, how are you?
Yeah.
Kelly is
Mm.
the card reader. Kelly,
Yeah, I
would
love
you
Kelly.
like to come up, or are you? Do you love Kelly? Kelly's fun.
Yeah,
She is fun.
she's so nice.
She is someone I actually know in real life.
Oh, really?
Like rarely do you know. Yeah, and when I do the business shows, all the guys that are usually on that, I also know them because we work together. But Kelly,
Whoa.
I've known for maybe 10 years. Kelly, some about 10 years, I think. Maybe a
Really?
little
She's
more.
so nice.
She's a good friend of mine. Oh, she says, "Beam me up, Scotty."
Yay!
Well, I just did, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she did a broadcast yesterday, and
Uh,
I tried not to take it over. I tend to be one of those people that does, so I just stayed in the background and stayed out of it. But she was reading Mrs. Kendall, who I really enjoy from Australia.
mm-hmm.
Um, But Andrea, thank you so much. Andrea's one of the people. Vaughn, thank you so much for being so supportive over the years too. But Vaughn has been, part of my broadcasting for years because I remember seeing him in Periscope. Now, were you in Periscope as well? Because a lot of people are very, very saddened by Periscope closing. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, my
Because,
parents don't also.
they're closing more and more of the servers. Well,
I
I
feel
think that will
sad
just
because I have.
shift. I
Mhm.
Tell me why you feel sad. Let's address that if you want to.
Because
Why does that make
yeah,
you
because
sad,
I
the
have a
Periscope
lot of
part?
people there. Because I have a lot of friends there, and they're good friends of mine. They're so nice, and
Yes.
then some of them they not really enjoy Happs yet so far. So yeah, it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yummy!
Hi, how are you? I know that voice. I've heard that voice before.
Have you
It's
heard? Yes.
yes.
Happy
I
100
Ooh.
days.
happy 100 days indeed. We did it. We did it together. So and you've kind of built your own community as well,
A
hun. People are
little
starting to
bit. Yeah,
yeah.
it's coming along. Yesterday was fun. Met some
Was
new
it?
people. Yeah.
Have
We
you
did.
given Tara a reading in the past or in the have
I
you
give, yes, I have. And I saw you pop in yesterday, but it was a bit busy. Yeah, there was a lot going on yesterday. But I have. Yeah, Tara's been on my show for sure. I
have
have.
you do you ever do like a collective reading? What I mean by that is just kind of for the world type of thing. Do you ever do
Yeah,
those?
that's what I do while I wait for people to come on.
Yeah. Are you open to doing do you have your cards close to you now that you could do that?
Yeah, do
I
it
found a
now.
wonderful picture of you the other day. I'm going to save it so when you're pixelating I can put it up. It's actually a picture of you in Brights Grove
Oh, it
reading
breaks.
cards, reading cards at the table. Yeah, so it's a good one. So she's going to put her energy on it there.
Oh,
She's going into serious face right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
looking
see that.
for. I pulled out my archangel cards yesterday. Oh, there they are. Ascended
Okay.
Masters, and
Yes.
they're really cool. So I'll do like a message from them,
Yes.
and then I'll
John,
pull
there you are. Thank you,
some cards.
John. Thank you so much. Now, when you say you're from Hamilton, where are you from in Hamilton? You're not talking Hamilton, Ontario. You're talking Hamilton somewhere else, I think. There is a Hamilton, Ontario in
Oh,
Canada. So, but thank you to all the people who have been part of this process the first 100 days. And Tara, you've done amazing as well. How many views are you at now? Do you know kind of? And you are a VIP, right,
No, I'm not VIP.
Tara?
I am.
No,
I'm not
why? What's
VIP.
going on? You should
I don't
be.
know.
We
I
we
don't
have to
know.
change that. We have to
I
change that.
let's see.
And
126K and 99 subscriber. Wait, can you see that clearly?
well, you know what?
126.
Today's a new day.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So you're talking 123,000 views.
oh,
I ju-
Yep.
I just surpassed 300,000 views. So I'm you. I know you
Ooh.
guys can't see the cards being shuffled because they're being shuffled at such a rapid pace right now. It would just be a blur. It may absolutely numb your mind.
with my
And we and we can't
door.
have that.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you open to reading Tara as well? Would do the collective, but is
She read me
Tara's eyes
for a
wide?
few
Yes.
times.
Yes. Tell me.
She read me for a few times.
Fifth time? Did you say fifth
Like
time?
3 times, I
First
guess.
time or fifth time? Oh, 3 times.
I can read for you as many times as you want.
Yes. You're once,
Thank you.
twice, 3 times a
No limit.
lady, right? Yeah. The Commodores, Lionel Richie. He's a smooth dude. I actually love when Kelly gets in state because that's about the only time I don't see her zany.
Yeah, I'm quiet for
Yeah,
once,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right?
It's like you let spirit take over. I love that about you when you get in.
Try. I don't want the cards just, flying all over the place.
We've had that in the past though, right?
Oh,
We've had
yeah.
where the cards are flying around, and sometimes those are the cards that need to be seen, I think. Would you
Well,
agree with
no,
that?
yeah, the ones that are flying for sure.
Yeah.
But usually, if I do a reading for you, like when I did readings for you in person,
Mhm.
you would shuffle the cards and put your energy in them. So when
Yes.
I shuffle them for you or Tiara or someone else, I got to be extra focused on, because I don't want my energy is closest to the cards. So I really have to tune in
Wow.
to yours or whoever I'm doing
I
it for,
forgot
right?
that, you're right, I would put my energy on the cards, and then I would
Yeah,
sometimes pick I forgot that.
you
God,
would pick them.
that was a long time ago, wasn't
I
it?
know, I know. It's been a while. I'm gonna have to get over my driving anxiety when COVID's over and get up there to see you guys again.
We would love that. We would love that. I also get that your plate's very full, right?
Oh,
You've got a
yes.
lot going on with your sons and yeah.
Mm. I think I was gonna come up a couple of years ago. It was before COVID. I've lost track of time. On our
Yes.
birthday, like Barb and I had, like, her birthday is the 2nd, right, of
Yes.
November. Day
Correct.
after mine, but
Yes.
now I have a new niece, she's 2, and those
Yes.
plans got that same weekend. She's like,
She's
"Ugh."
beautiful, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. I've seen pictures.
Yeah, I love those 2. Um, okay, so the Ascended Mastercard is
Yes.
find the blessings in your current situation. How fitting is
Oh,
that?
wow.
Mhm.
We collectively, because we're all all over the world, which is kind of fascinating in its own
Oh, yeah.
bittersweet way, that it's bitter that we're going through COVID, but we're all going, like, everyone around the world, we're all sharing this bitter experience. But there are blessings even in these times. There are blessings and things that we can learn. I don't really think I have to read that one so much.
Right now I have just you on the screen, so just the essence of
Just me.
Kelly, just you. That's all anyone would
Aren't
ever
you
need.
lucky?
Yes. So don't wave the arms too much. We'll have people fainting. We
Yeah,
don't need that, you know.
don't need that.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 of Swords in reverse. So we have been through a battle,
Mhm.
and there's been a lot more going on. But we're tired. But
Mhm.
that's the Sword of Truth, and we've been all speaking our truths,
Mhm.
and it's been exhausting. There's a lot of burnout right now. Although
Yeah.
I think the energy, this is in reverse. So I think if people haven't, if they're experiencing, some people do really need to take that time out and just lay that sword down for a while.
Mhm.
You don't need to fight every single day. Um, Take care of yourself. Find some blessings in your life. Don't focus on the battle every single day, every single minute of the day. Find other moments to connect to yourself too. I think most importantly, it's good that we have this opportunity to connect to each other, and we all need that, especially with lockdowns and stuff. But
The the energies right now are really high though.
they're very high, and
A-
that's
And we were talking about that earlier today. Just people are either feeling euphoric
hmm
or they're feeling disconnected.
hmm yes, it
And
can go either way for sure.
and maybe within the same day,
Yes, yes.
right? I have everybody back on. So just so you know, Tara Tara,
And
just in
that's
case.
exhausting. That's exhausting. Feeling like, oh, you think it's going to be a good day, or you feel it in one moment, the sun's out, it's shining. We've had some really good weather. And then by the end of the day, and then it just doesn't come together like that, and we're just kind of like, "Meh, oh, you know." I went to the dentist today, and then I went shopping,
Okay.
and I went to 2 stores, and I felt like I
Mm.
went on vacation. Geesh.
Well,
Oh.
that's good because you've regained some
I
of your
haven't been
freedoms.
out. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
So
know.
were you
Hey.
waving to people? Did you? I
No,
I
I
I
find people are
That is
really
vacation.
they're
distant
they're distant. I find people are distant, they're
and
hesitant.
afraid and afraid.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
they're not the
Tara,
friendliest
Tara,
people out
Tara,
there.
where you are, like we're from Canada and we're super conservative. Who are you waving at? You can just say hello to them if you want. Go for it. No?
What?
Okay.
What?
Tara,
No,
you were
I'm
waving
good.
to someone there. I don't know. Okay. But in Canada right now, a lot of people are very frightened.
Uh-huh.
They're frantic, or they've given up and they're not wearing their mask. They're not
Yeah.
doing social distancing. I went by a park today and everybody was close to each other, and that's a real no-no in Canada. What is it like where you
Um,
are?
and
Are
in
people
here
wearing
also,
masks?
people wearing masks, but the social distancing we not really do that. So we still can go to the park. We still can go
Yeah.
watching movie or the mall, but we have to wear masks because of if we not wear that, we
Hmm.
cannot
Even
come into
outside?
even outside, even when you are going for jogging.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Do you wear yeah. Michael,
In
do you wear
Canada,
yours outside?
no,
I don't wear it
no.
outside. I
I
don't
put
think
it
you want
down here on
to.
my chin, and people give me these
Yeah.
dirty looks. They do this. They go
Yes, I get those too, but
Oh.
I'm
that
not
look
wearing
there.
it
Yeah,
outside.
I get that look a lot, and I enjoy
Mhm.
it. It's quite warming for my soul. Or I get people who just smile and they're like, I
Yeah.
because I think there's a group that are like they don't care anymore. They just don't care. And you've got people who they're 4 inches away from each other talking loudly with no mask, and I'm like, okay, well, good luck.
Yeah, but we
So
have to
Yeah.
respect each other,
I don't
right?
know what's right.
Well, and I think that's we don't. None of us do, and I think most of us are. Well, I'd like to think most of us are just doing our best. I just happen to think outside we're safe.
Yeah,
That it's ventilated, right? And I keep my
yeah,
distance. But there's so much division, and that's what I think this card is about. You know, everyone.
right.
I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Like everyone's got their sort of truth.
Yeah,
And Well,
that's the
the
Yeah.
word,
problem.
division. That
Yeah.
is the word. That's exactly it. There's one camp that's like, this is all propaganda. We're being controlled.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have others now that will wear a mask until they die. They're so terrified.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah,
Probably.
yeah,
Yeah, and the problem is most of us are probably right. Like each camp probably has elements that are right, and but we're not coming together. We're just arguing, and everyone's you know just digging in their heels.
Crazyville.
Yeah,
Yeah. So is there more cards with the collective
yeah.
reading? Okay.
There's
Because
the Six of Pentacles, which is interesting too because it's the card of give and take, and in a relationship there's we give and take in relationships. So in a collective, um it could mean because collectively it could mean that some people are taking more than they're giving and some people are giving more than they're taking. And I think if we were to really just look at what the blessings are in this situation
mm-hmm.
and see past the divide, like there's this divide, and that we're all just trying to do our best and just to give when it's our turn to give and
Mm.
receive when it's our turn to receive, and come together on that common ground. There's no common ground right now. We'd probably be in a much better position collectively.
Yeah, it's funny because the cards that you're bringing up, they are very spot on how divided the world is, how there are so many people that are very fear-based, and then we have, like I said earlier, there's a whole other group of people that they don't care anymore. They don't care if they get somebody sick. They don't care if they get
No,
sick.
they're done. They're
They're
done. And
done. They've done a year of this, and where with me, I don't want to make anybody sick. I'm still
I don't, yeah, because I
I would
got,
I would feel horrible if I made someone sick. And here's the thing, I could be carrying it and not knowing it.
and not know it.
Right.
You could have
It's-
a minor cold, but it could be COVID. You could give it to someone else and they could get it a lot worse, right?
yeah.
And even with the vaccine, I really don't know how I feel about it, but
Yeah.
I know I'm going to get it because my mom is 72 and I'm going to do it out of respect for her. I don't think it's going to, if I really thought it was going to, the side effects were going to kill me, I wouldn't, but they're not. I just don't buy that. But I'm going to do it because I know she wants me to. And sometimes we just do things for other people like that, right?
For the people we love. I know Tara is dying for a reading. Am I correct, Tara?
what's
So I can
Oh,
sense that she wants the reading.
Ace of Swords is the last one in reverse, and that is the sword that needs to be laid to rest so that we can learn to give and receive, kind of like what we're finding on Happs. I mean, I don't know, that just that common ground where we can come together and lift each other's spirits, and you do the gratitude thing, which helps us to find and recognize our blessings in a situation. This reading is really awesome because this one's in reverse, the sword of truth. Lay it down, just lay it down and just see the good in people. It's what I think a lot of, and just believe people are doing their best. Even if you don't agree, if they're thinking, we don't. I mean, I have a hard time with the mask, but I'm going to wear it and I'm done arguing about it. My point isn't that important, really. It's at the end of the day, it's not that important. People's health are, and just is more important. Whether I really don't know. I really don't know if the masks are good or bad, or so lay it down and just
So Tara now, can you read her?
Tara.
Let's read her, because before she bursts here, she's been waiting so patiently in the wings. She wants to know that she's going to win a gazillion dollars and find the love of her life all within the next 45 minutes. No, I'm only kidding.
She's not going to find it hanging out with me.
It's a different form of love. It's a different form of love, yes. Yeah. We'll take what we're given right now, I think, right? We'll find love where we can.
Oh shit!
What's wrong, hon? You cooking something on the stove? Did you burn the house down? I hope not.
I just klutzed over and my.
You klutzed over. Okay, well that's good.
Yeah, I almost knocked my bird feeder over.
Well, that's good.
It was so nice. I'm gonna put it out, but then it's cold and crappy today, so I didn't.
Okay, so you're gonna just get some energy on the cards. I'm gonna put something up here and read it while you do that. Okay, just 1 second here. So, no matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world. And do you know who wrote that? Robin Williams.
That's
love
right. Word is so strong.
Oh, I know. I miss him.
So when he comes up, like if he comes up in conversation, it's hard to believe he's not with us anymore.
Yeah, well, some stars, they shine very brightly, but not for very long. I opened 2 gifts this morning. They were my eyes. Isn't that beautiful?
That is really awesome.
Yeah. And here we go. Here's another one. The world is in great need of light and love. Choose to be kind even when the world seems cold and very dark. You could bring a sense of peace to the countless suffering souls. I must have wrote that on a day when I was suffering myself, but yeah. It's funny because sometimes I'll look at things that I've written in the past and I'm thinking everything in life goes full circle. Okay, we're back on the screen. So if you're doing anything bizarre, you'll be aware.
I'll do 4.
Yeah.
I'll do 4 for TR. If we need a little bit more clarity, then I can do a couple more.
Okay, I've got you on the main screen so you know. Katrina, so nice to have you here. We're right now, Tara and I are celebrating 100 days on Happs together. And Kelly is right now reading the fortune, the mishap, who knows, of Tara's life in the near future. If anybody does not know the work of Kelly, please subscribe, follow her, watch her broadcast, and you can always donate gifts of coins to her and her cause so she can buy new decks that bring great clarity across the world. Here we go.
Well, it starts, Tiara, with the 4 of Pentacles. So you're being very conscientious with your money. Speaking of money, Michael, you brought in the money energy so the Pentacles are here, and it means you're being very wise with your money. You're not spending, and that could be COVID. I mean, I'm not spending either. Very little because it's just not going out. But you're not spending, you're saving, you're being really good with your money. Which is good.
But I don't have a lot of friends because of that, because of spending money.
Now how does that relate to your friendships? Because it's funny you just said that, because you said I don't have a lot of friends because I don't spend money, and that's your feeling, and it's represented by the 2 of Cups in reverse, that it interferes with that's exactly what this card means, is that, and it's just a feeling. It doesn't mean it's true. Like it doesn't, that's how you feel, right? That you don't have a lot of friends because you don't have a lot of money. You don't spend a lot of money. So does that mean you don't?
I don't want to spend my money. Yeah.
You don't want to spend your money. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But you feel somehow it's affecting your ability to form friendships. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
And then you have this, you're very focused on work. Work is a big part of your life.
Yes.
And you're constant. Yeah, and you're very good at what you do. You're constantly evaluating the efforts you're putting in to make sure that you're working efficiently, so that you're not expending more energy than you need to be in order to get the results that you need. So you're very efficient, not just in terms of, more in terms of your process and how you go about your daily work. You're not into wasting your time, and you're always evaluating how you can do better, and making it really efficient and good quality as well. Because the 7 of Pentacles is, yes, you've reaped the rewards. You're growing. These are the fruits of your labors, but you're always standing back and saying, well, what can I do better next time so I can yield the same results with more efficient effort? Because you don't want to work harder it might not be worth it, right?
Yeah.
Evaluating that budget too. Like, am I spending too much? How could I do that better? But you are successful. So it's not that, so you're always on cue when it comes to that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm seeing your work it might be, that you spend a lot of time on your work, leaving you with You're so focused on your work that it may leave you with that part's very fulfilling, but the friendship part you have a bit of more of a yearning for. So the devil's coming up and it's just saying, okay, so what can you do when it comes to work to free up some space in your life for other things that you desire, including friendships? You tend to, your work is your safe haven. It's where you go and it brings you joy, but it's also where you may invest a little bit too much time there when you don't need to, and when you could be having fun or going out with your friends and maybe spending a little bit more money. So you're a little tied to your work. That's your safe place. So you would work 24 hours. You'd still do well, but you could probably work less. You could work less and make a lot more and still be just as successful, maybe even more successful, because you may choose to do more than you need to do in order to, so you could do less and achieve the same results. So yeah, it's kind of like, that's where you go. I love my job, and I've been there. I know what this is like. You invest yourself in your work, and then you don't have to focus on the other things going on in your life. So a bit of escapism.
I like that word.
Yeah, it's a bit of escapism.
Yes, that's awesome, actually.
The good thing is, though, yeah, but the good thing is that you do. I think I know what you do. You for a living, and it is you're an interior designer, so that probably allows you to bring out your creativity, who you are. So it sounds like a great way to express your unique talents, your unique abilities. So it's it is a nice place to go to escape to, no doubt about it. But and I mean, it's a healthy escape for the most part. It just, when you're starting to feel sad about not having what's going on and you're using it to avoid or not even having to face or deal with the other parts of your life, then it can become a little unhealthy. I don't see it being hugely unhealthy here. There's no big red flags by any means, but because even the card that's saying that you are sort of escaping to your work is in reverse. So it's not like it's this huge addiction thing. I wouldn't say you're a workaholic. It's just a bit of escapism. So it's where you feel safe. Yeah. Because, and you're allowed to feel safe there. Yeah.
Because if I'm not doing anything just at home, it gonna lead me on like overthinking, and I don't like that. So I just like to do like work, keep myself
yeah, you're in your head a lot.
Yeah,
you're in your head a lot. You've got a lot of mental chatter, and just the intuitive side of me knows that. And that's because you'll get to a point where you'll have a knowing that you're exactly on the path you need to be on. And when you get there, that's when I think everything will connect effortlessly for you. But you're young and you're exploring and trying to find your stride. And we've been there. Kelly and I have both been in that, and still kind of working on that, right, Kelly?
Yeah, we started late though, Michael, I think.
Yeah.
But I think I know like why you gravitate to work, because that is where you know yourself. That's where you're most connected to yourself. So it's a very comfortable place because that's where you get to be you.
And she shines. She shines.
Yeah, that's where you shine. That's where you
That's
shine.
where you shine. That I think, and you're appreciated, and people, you get accolades there. People know your value, and you need more of that throughout your whole life. There's an old saying, and I don't know if you've ever heard it, but build your life like a table, and every hobby or every interest is a leg. And if you have
Mm,
a table that only has one leg and someone knocks it out, your table hits the ground. But if you have a table that has 8 to 10 legs and they knock a couple out, you're fine. So build a structure in your life of many different avenues that fulfill you and light you up. Sorry to hijack your thing. I just felt like
no, that's perfect. And it kind of relates to I mean, it is truly a blessing
Hi
that you have
Luke, how are you?
a
Hi
job
David.
that you love so much. That's a blessing. And where you get to shine and where you get that appreciation. But yes, like you for that, you need that we need that in other aspects of our lives too. So like Michael said, start building that table, start investing in
Yeah.
another legs of the table so that you have a more whole life. And you don't have to go just to work to shine, because well, you shine here too, so
You do.
not that.
And but
You
I
do.
I also get with you, you're very intertwined with your family. And
Mhm.
I think sometimes you wish that you could just fly on your own, and be your own person.
That's
Oh yeah,
bang on.
I think I got too personal there. Sorry, dear.
Mm, I can
It's
see.
okay. No, I talked a lot about my family thing with Kelly also before, so it's
Yeah,
okay.
and I think Michael hit the nail on the head with that one, because that
Mm,
is weighing you down for sure. It is
mm.
weighing you down.
But that's normal. That's normal at your age, right? You wanna fly. I get it. You know,
Yeah, I just want to
it's
keep
very
forgetting
normal.
that right now. Just be myself. I just want to do
Yeah.
that, but it's because I still have like a lot of things in my bag that
Well,
I need to, you know.
yeah. And I really get in the next few years that's all going to unfold exactly the way it's supposed to. I think
I
you will find that happiness that you're dreaming about right now. You're in the process of manifesting that as we speak.
yes,
You're
I am.
putting the intention of that out right now, which is great. Sports for the blind. Hello.
Hello.
Nice to see you here this
No.
evening. Is that a friend of yours? No.
Who's
Yeah,
no?
sports for the blind.
Hello
Yeah.
from Spokane. I don't know where that is.
Yeah. Vaughn, how are you, my friend?
Fun.
Good evening. How are you?
Hello, my friend. You have very yellow light right now. Vaughn is here. Vaughn, are you open at all to having your cards read once Tara's done here? Are you open to even doing them, Kelly? I shouldn't assume. Uh,
Yeah, I
Vaughn
can do
is
one more.
Vaughn is one of my few sponsors. Thank you, who sponsors my program.
A pleasure.
And anytime that I can, make his life a little easier or richer, I try to do that. And
Thank
he does is vice versa, I think.
Yes, definitely. We're all big family. Hello. Thank you. Yeah.
So,
Yes.
how many days have you been on, Vaughn?
I think today is 42.
42. And Kelly, how many days have you been on? Do
I
you
don't
know?
know.
You don't know?
No, I don't even
No.
know how to find out, Michael.
Okay. Well, it tells you every day
When
when
I
Oh,
log
does
in.
it?
yeah, it tells you if you've
Oh.
only if you've been consecutively been on, which Vaughn and I
Oh,
are.
I might have missed 1 or 2 days, but I've been on most days.
Yeah, I
I
know, but it
bought a
it it gives you a count every day if you're
when you-
consecutively, and then you get coins.
oh, okay, so it's there. Okay,
So
I just
I've had 100 days consecutive, but I also know I haven't missed a day. So
I
so
got a new tripod today so I can plug my phone in because
yes,
my battery's almost low and
yes,
I can't plug it in with this thing I'm using now.
Hello.
yes. So
So
so do
it's
you do
gonna
you want to go down for a second and come back and
I
hook all that up?
have to Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
That.
It,
Maybe if I can.
it looks like a very strange apparatus. There we go.
Well, I think that there's a light to it too. I don't know if I need
Well,
that.
I've always thought there was a light to you. There you go.
There
You'll
is.
love the light. It'll just beautify you more.
Will it? Oh,
Yeah,
I
Vaughn,
need that.
how did it suddenly get brighter in your room? How did you do that? Did you will that with your mind, or did you turn a
I
switch on?
have all the Amazon stuff that I can tell it to turn on, and
Interesting.
I don't want to say her name. Alexa.
Yeah. But
Oh,
the cutest dog in the world is on the couch there, and as you can see right now, that Kelly is definitely suffering from OCD and is currently on the current shiny ball.
I'm right there with you. I'm the same way. Hello, John. I missed you earlier, and hello again. Yeah, I have the OCD and ADD at the same time, so it conflicts.
Yes,
that's a tough one.
it is a tough one. So, are you finished with Tara's reading?
I am.
Okay.
Is it Tiara? Or is it Tara? I can't see. Can you hear me?
I don't know if she can hear. She's breaking up a bit.
I think she's frozen.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her down. I hope she enjoyed her reading. She's such a sweetheart. She really is. And I hope all of her dreams come true in the new year here. This new platform called Happs.
Yeah, it looks like it's Tiara.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody. Good evening. I dozed off before.
Did you? That's good. That's good. A couple drinks will do that.
I know.
So,
I know. I didn't drink it all today.
Yeah.
Do you need to go down for a second and hook everything up, or can you read Vaughn?
Well, I'm just afraid if I start now, my battery's gonna drop.
Okay, so listen, I'll
be in the middle of saying something horrible.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put you down and come back up, get everything hooked up, and come back up if you can. Okay.
All right.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
Congratulations on your 100 days.
Yes. Isn't that phenomenal? My God.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
You're a big reason why I'm here, and a lot of people stay. So,
have you met Chris and Martin? I'm gonna invite her up. They're also from Toronto. They're wild.
They were in my project last Friday. They're a riot.
They're wild. It's never boring with them. It's always entertaining. I'm hoping that when things become more normal, we can maybe do a broadcast outside, or I can meet them and we can do something together. I think that would be fun. Yeah, take your time. There's no hurry here. But yeah, Vaughn, it's funny because from the first time I met you, I felt like we had known each other. But then I realized I'd known you from Periscope. Once I realized, I remember some of your shows. They were wild, man. But it took me a while to correlate that was you, and I was like, "Oh my God, that is him."
That's
You've
funny.
mellowed. You've mellowed, right? You've mellowed. Yeah. Like a fine wine, better with time, right?
Thank you. Yeah, I've definitely purposely settled myself down.
You have to too, right? You
flip it on in a blink of an eye. So,
was that you or me? That click?
That was mine. That was somebody responding to my text.
Yeah. What were they saying? Did you finally wake up? That's probably what they're saying.
No. So that was my friend actually liked the text I sent her. But
good.
My mom's texting me. She's having issues with her television. Hold on one second.
Well, of course, and you're going to fix them. I'm just going to read something here quickly. Something I wrote quite a few years ago, actually. Never stop seeing the road in front of you as a journey full of support and guidance. You are loved. And that really fits well with my philosophy here on Happs. We are on this road together, all of us. We're
It's true.
learning and growing together. We're screwing up together.
Yeah, exactly. Learning from each other.
Yeah. And we're being patient. And you and I both have personalities where we can take over a room.
Yeah,
So,
I do have to. It's a conscious thing. I have to force myself to, let other people talk, and
well, it's a skill set being able to learn to listen, right?
yeah.
But when you have boundless energy like you have and a heart of gold,
Thank you.
and you want to be heard, right? I think you want to express yourself, right? And you
Yeah,
get
that's the passion sometimes gets a little, and it's just not even just wanting to silence anybody. Some people do it to silence others. I do it just to finish my thought, or or if I'm very enthusiastic about something.
Mhm.
I, I have this thing with finishing my full thought.
Right. Yeah, and as you can tell with Kelly, her mind does not stop.
Hmm.
I thought I'd bring this up. I thought this might remind you of your past life. I thought that might awaken memories of
Oh yeah,
simpler times.
recent memories. Yeah.
Oh, recent. Oh, recent. Okay.
Oh yeah, we party a lot with our friends, and they're all our age and older, and we all party like we're in college. It's just
Everybody that's currently in the room right now, if you can tell me how many days you've been on Happs and if you're enjoying yourself, I would love that. And it can be anybody that's in the replay as well. And I think I say this almost every broadcast. My goal when I came on here was I wanted to maybe have a community of 100 people we could talk and have fun every morning. I never anticipate. You just tell me when you're ready. I never anticipated that there would be 1,000 people watching something on a replay. I didn't even think that was even possible. You two are so sweet. Remember this. Remember that. Remember when? Okay, you guys ready? Almost. Almost there.
Sure.
Okay. Are you
We
in
got our
love's
ice-
embrace? It's all good.
We got our ice cream. We're good.
Okay, as long as you got ice cream, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you said it's a 100th broadcast celebration, so
I'm so
my
glad
goal.
you're here. I'm so
Hi.
glad you're here. I remember the first night I met you. I absolutely fell in love with you two. I thought you guys were amazing.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Yeah, I
Hello
remember
again.
when you popped on and said hi, Vaughn,
How are you?
and did the whole "we're alive." This
Yeah.
week is quite the challenge, but we're surviving it.
Yeah. Vanita is at 101. Way to go, Vanita. That's a milestone. How long have you two been on, Chris and Martin?
Since
Uh,
January, I think.
Well, it's 104 days back to back, and then there was a few times there where we were
Right.
down
So
for a
you've
few
been
days.
so you've been on for a while.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that.
the second we saw that Periscope was going bye, we were just like, no,
Gotta find an alternative.
gotta resolve,
Yeah.
gotta resolve, and found this. And I am seeing that with the update and everything on the iPad, there's some features that really aren't working right. So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I guess you
Yeah,
can't see the monetization. Yeah, don't you, Vaughn? Tell them.
yeah, you can't. There's a lot of things that are missing on there. You can't see people's profiles. You can't like somebody's comment. You can't. There's a lot of features that are missing.
I noticed the awards is missing too.
I think they did that, guys, honestly, so it would be more stable. Because when they had everything on, people were crashing night and day. And honestly, like as I put you up now, I'm going to put you up just for a second. This is among the clearest I've ever seen you, and most stable.
Yes.
So maybe
We're not
losing,
stable?
We're feeling more clear and more stable ourselves, actually. Right?
yeah,
Not
more
mentally
grounded,
stable.
more grounded.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Internet
Well,
stable.
as we get
Yeah.
more and more stuff over to the new place, yeah, we're feeling a little bit more grounded.
Well, it's actually not so bad.
Yeah.
Looking at
I
it
think
on the phone.
I've never seen you more stable or grounded.
Yeah, it's
on
good.
on
Good.
on Happs. On Happs.
Good image.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So how are you enjoying so far your Happs experience? Because I find it's just getting better and better. The platform is getting stronger. They're still limping at times, but I love that the broadcasts aren't. Well, I shouldn't say that. We had one crazy crash today, but
Oh, really?
yeah, that was wild. We were actually in one. It was actually Vaughn's. We were still in the room, and he was gone,
Yeah.
and we had no way of leaving.
What?
Oh, no,
Yeah,
you're
so he
trapped.
came back, and then we figured out a way for all of us. If we all left simultaneously, the broadcast luckily was saved. I was
It's-
worried that if we left, it would just be in limbo land forever,
Oh,
and I didn't know how important it was for you to keep that
this is what
broadcast.
great science fiction.
it was
is.
like the captain of the ship went overboard.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's what happened the first attempt at the COVID costume contest. So we moved it
that's
to the
right,
next
yeah.
day. We couldn't,
yeah,
it was just a blank screen. We couldn't get on air or anything. And a bunch of us wound up just chatting in the green room. We could type and everything, but
yeah,
post, but we couldn't, nothing functioned. And we said to Pablo, what's happening? And he's like,
yeah.
well, there's just restart. And so I
So
restarted the computer,
So
everything.
David Allen's saying big changes as we speak. So
good.
it sounds like he has some information that we don't have. Luke, I believe Luke is from Windsor, and he is a gentleman that has been around for a while. I've only ever had him. I don't know this gentleman here. Is it Jazzy? Jazzy
Oh,
Man?
Jazzy's one of our regular viewers. He's from
Is he?
Vancouver. Yeah.
He's a good guy. Well, nice meeting you. And it looks like you're part of the Twitter Periscope Life.
Yep.
And then I have another gentleman here. I'm having problems reading. I think it says Dawn something.
Yeah.
But Katrina, Walking on Sunshine, Katrina and the Waves, she's been with me from the beginning. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you for.
Bagpiper Don is definitely someone to see.
Oh, I
He's
have seen him. He is phenomenal.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
so gifted.
And he's a good friend
Yes.
of ours from the Seattle area.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
People don't realize how hard it is to play bagpipes. That is brutal. That
Mhm.
is probably one of the toughest instruments to play well. I've heard people play them poorly and painfully,
Yeah. It's like
and
starting
then
a big cat.
and
It is
occasionally
like that. You're right.
because you've got to sustain the air of it and then also hit the notes. And I think there's a rhythmic thing to it. If you don't have it right, it starts to sound like a wounded cat.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a strong lungs.
So you guys know how the broadcasts go. I usually don't like to go much more than an hour, and we're just over an hour now.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what the routine is? What do we do, Vaughn, and when we hit this part? Vaughn knows.
Oh,
Tell
my
us what you're
gosh.
grateful for.
Tell us what you're grateful for. People now will go into broadcast as soon as they see me and go, Michael, we're grateful for. But as soon as they see me, it's like the big joke now. But I think that's part of my branding. So what are
why
you
not?
two? What are you two grateful for? I know it's been tough. So, but there's always some form of a civil.
You should be grateful that I haven't killed you yet.
Well, there is.
I like that. I like
However,
that. Yes.
I'm
Freedom.
I'm grateful for the light at the end of the tunnel right now. In terms
Okay.
of like a place that's a little bit more functional, more stable. The place that we're moving into has got a lot better vibes. We're not stuck in a box, basically.
So
Each
are
room
you
has a
two
purpose.
kind of in between moves right now? You've got 1 foot in one foot in the other?
Yeah, we decided that it was better to keep our stress down by losing money and overlapping the two places. So instead of having to be out on one day, we decided to just
I've
take
done
it
that.
and save, just overlap a month. So
I've
we're
done
gonna,
that.
well, half a month.
I think I just lost my hearing, but go ahead.
Yeah, that was an interesting sound.
What was that?
I have no idea.
It was the Palladian overlord saying, 100 days is one too many, my friend. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, it's much easier because we only got a small batch of boxes. So I guess you can say I'm grateful we're not buried in boxes. So we're bringing them over, we're unloading them, bringing them back, and packing them. So we're focusing on one room at a time. So today was all about the kitchen, and the other day was all about the bedroom. So yeah, and then the cats will probably come over this weekend, and then the internet comes over on the 1st.
That's important.
Yeah.
Got to have
Yeah.
internet.
Yep. We all
Yeah.
have to be
Right, Vaughn? You got to have
Our
stable
phones.
internet.
Oh, absolutely. fact, I upgraded mine again today after after the crash. I called them up. I said, "Come here and fix this."
Oh my.
And
Well,
I
we
have very high speed. I pay a lot of money for the, like
yeah. Well,
500 meg.
it's going to be a little weird because I'm hoping the lines into that place is as successful as these, like for
It
Bell.
should be. I mean, it's Bell fiber optics, so it should be.
But yeah, it's going to be
intriguing.
weird living in a borough again because I was really enjoying living downtown, but
Yeah.
we're getting twice the space for the same price.
Yay. Well, that's good. Yeah, and then maybe it'll be better for broadcasting, and maybe you'll have some awesome neighbors, and maybe you'll have some harmony, and
And it's
maybe
right by
some
the subway.
employment soon too with your
God, yeah.
work.
Mhm.
Let's put
Yeah.
that out there for you, right?
Okay. Well, we shipped off. We shipped off the other day to Katrina. We shipped off our very first package from an actual order from the store. The first order from our new store
Yep.
was from Katrina, and we shipped it off.
Yay!
Yeah, it felt so good to put it in the mailbox, and Square makes it really easy, and you just print the shipping label and everything, and you just stick it to the box. You don't even have to see the post office, and they give you like a small business discount type thing because we're going through Square, and it was just so satisfying dropping that one little box in a mailbox, knowing that that was our first official order.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
that
Chris,
was
So-
if I can, I just want to related to your dad and what we were talking about with having your dad buried with his brother. I'd like to talk to you privately to find out more about that story.
Yeah. Thank you, Vaughn.
Okay.
So, because as I told you, I want to contribute toward that cost, and I want to see if I can maybe do a little mini fundraiser to help raise a little bit more money toward that.
okay.
Oh, awesome, man! Yeah.
So get that done after your dust settles with the move. I would
Mhm.
imagine you'll want to get that behind you and get that closure.
Yeah.
Well,
But I'd like to do that, but I'd like to find out the backstory privately, so we can put something together.
if Michael's going to kick us off, maybe we should do that tonight.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah, because I am going to kick you off soon. You're right. So you're. But thank you, thank
And then
you
I'll
for
do a broadcast for that.
yeah. So you guys can connect here after. Thank you so much for everybody who's made the first 100 days amazing, and I hope this platform lasts another 100, and I hope we're all here together, thriving, and not wondering what functions work, what functions don't work, and but I'll tell you, the platform is a lot more stable than it was when I originally came on some 100 days ago, and the broadcasts have become more and more satisfying. And as you can see, the community here is growing for all of us.
leaps
Yeah.
and bounds. Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah,
patient.
and we don't have to run OBS and Periscope, and
Exactly. It's all in one.
there's no crazy coding anymore. You just-
Streamline.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, because that was driving me crazy.
Okay, so did you guys do your gratitude part, or did we get lost? We should call this the OCD show tonight.
Squirrel.
The ADH squirrel.
The idiot squirrel.
Shiny ball, shiny ball, shiny ball. Oh yeah. Okay. Which way do you go, Ralph?
That was from that was from Ferris Bueller, wasn't it?
I think so. Oh yeah. That was yellow, right? That was yellow. And my favorite part was the boom boom. Yeah.
Boom.
All right. So did you do your gratitude part there, Chris and Martin?
I
No?
think we did.
Okay.
We're good.
I-
yeah?
Have a good evening.
Seems like they're grateful to have each other because they've been working together through this challenge together, and they seem to complement each other.
Yes, like we do. Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Free looniness at every broadcast right here.
That's
E-
right.
e-
We're here to
even when
make
the host
better.
leaves, that was the weirdest thing, man. If anybody else has had that happen, it was the weirdest thing. It was Helga and I, and Vaughn was gone. So usually, what used to happen on Happs is if the host died, or left, right? Not literally died. The broadcast went down. It didn't. We were just standing there going, dum, dee, dee,
Weekend at
dee.
Bernie's.
It was, yeah, what? Yes, it was. It was very much that. And then you came back on your cell phone, and we somehow figured it out. And I was like, "Give me the controls. I can't do anything. I'm locked out."
Well,
So
fortunately, I thought I had to invite myself on my other account when I
yeah,
initiated.
and you figured it out, and you salvaged the broadcast.
Yeah.
So everybody that's in the room, if you can, please tell me how long you have been on Happs, how many days, and if you can give me a score from 1 to 5 at your satisfaction level so far. So
Yes, that was
if you're ecstatic, hit 5. If you're barely hanging on, press a 1. If you're somewhere in the middle, a 3. I would say I'm a 4 right now. I feel like it could be better, but I'm really very happy.
yeah. On a bad day, it's only a 3, but it's usually a 4.
Yeah. Anybody who isn't following Nazim, please follow Nazim. Please also follow Katrina Porter, who has been such a loyal friend. Chris and Martin, please, from Toronto, also follow them. Subscribe to them. Luke, also follow. Bagpiper Don, thank you. I've never had him up. Bagpiper Don, would you be willing to come up for a minute and do a little gratitude before we go? He is a very interesting soul. I love to meet new people. I just gave you an invite. I'm going to try to last on here a couple more minutes. Does anybody know David Allen? Is David Allen part of the Happs team?
It's 1:11, by the way.
Oh.
The amount of time that you're on. No, the 1 hour and 11 minutes.
Oh, so for you, it's 1:11. Is that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes.
That's the time of your broadcast so far.
Yes. Yeah. That's us. That's us,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Right.
Completion, craziness. Yeah. But that was definitely the OCD broadcast. We lost Kelly. I think she got wrapped up in her new toy. Did you see what she was opening? Plastic. It's got a light. She totally forgot about the reading. She forgot where she was. And Tara was like, "Huh? What about my reading?" No, plastic. It's shiny. It's got a light.
Little crinkle noise.
She was so happy. You could tell it was like a new toy.
That's great. That's funny.
Well, if you have a phone, you have to have a base, because it is just a freaking nightmare when people try to hold it. It's almost like ocean sickness, right? It's just the waves of back and forth. I'm hoping to see more and more people on computer. You're currently on your phone. So what is your data plan like?
Well, no, right now I'm on my Mac again.
Good. But it's working. Working.
Yeah, the phone, the Mac. That was just a glitch because my entire internet crashed earlier when that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything in the house crashed. Joe's computer crashed. All my Amazon stuff crashed.
Yeah.
So that was something that the internet was having an issue.
So Vanita, I've also invited you because it's 1:01. She's 1 day ahead of me here. She got on. If you're still out there and you would love to come up and celebrate with us just for a moment and tell us about your journey. I know that she has not been ecstatic about being on Happs. I think she was a lot happier on Periscope. And
really?
and rightly so. She was a massive star and still is on Periscope. Like I remember seeing her a couple of years ago and thinking, wow, this is a very unique person.
Right.
And she's also mellowed a lot.
Is this Vanita?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like really mellowed. Like some of her broadcasts were almost as wild as yours. I think that's the level, right? If you were to start,
I remember her. I stopped. even watching people for years too. So
Have you deleted any of your old broadcasts? Just
no, and I'm trying to. I want to try to screen capture a few
yes.
from when we had people staying here at the
Mhm.
house. We did a broadcast that weekend or that week, and this I have over like almost 1,000 broadcasts on there, so I wouldn't even know where to begin. So I have to narrow down the dates and try to pick the ones that I.
Have you noticed how effortlessly we flow?
Yeah.
Like it's bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It really is.
I noticed that the other day in the morning show. It was just like, this is weird. And we don't step on each other's toes, even though we're big personalities. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, and I think it's yeah. You sometimes you just sync with somebody. You can kind of follow their groove.
Yeah, but I think you and I have enough respect for each other to not bulldoze, but where we can go in a room and bulldoze.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's definitely. And sometimes it's nervous energy if it's
Yeah.
around people.
Nice view award. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mikes. Maybe next time when I have more time. It's
Azim,
midnight. Yeah.
king of the world in my profile.
Well,
yeah,
it is late. It is late. We're almost at 12. But I'm so glad that everybody was here. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you for all the awards today. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but the traffic is going up, where the views are going up, the replays are going up,
definitely.
and I'm flabbergasted that you can do a broadcast like this, say 500 people come on, which is phenomenal. And then tomorrow it can be 1,500. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
On any other platform. It's weird.
Yeah.
Now, is it because we're simultaneously on so many platforms? Maybe.
Yeah, and the replays from a lot of them, once Periscope closes, I wonder how that'll change, because we do still get a lot of viewership from there.
Yes, we do. You're right.
And to my knowledge, they don't have a way to link it to Twitter yet directly, like Periscope. So
I personally don't get a lot of people from Periscope who watch. I get a little, not like you would, because you have a foundation there, right?
Yeah.
But for me, it doesn't fluctuate much. I don't get a lot of people on Twitch. I'm starting to get people on Twitch. Are you on Twitch?
I am only with a username. I've never had any. I'd never used it. I never had any followers.
Can I tell you something? I intuitively link your broadcast on there. I think if you continue to do that with your flavor, you will build. They will find you.
Okay.
And
I did.
A year from now, you'll be thanking me.
Okay.
Because you might get some advertising money.
Okay.
So maybe you can buy me a bottle then.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll drink it together. No, but you know what I mean? I think that's one of those things that could build and grow without us really knowing. Just plant the seeds, and a year from now go, holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at this, because you effortlessly just pushed a button and now you have an audience. And I'm even noticing too that on Facebook, I'm starting to get a lot of people I know in real life watching me, and I know they're going, the cheese is falling off the cracker. He's totally lost it. He's down the woo path. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That kind of stuff is a new thing for me. So it definitely, my comfort level has, I've definitely become more comfortable with those kind of broadcasts, thanks to you guys. Before that, I would never have really been in a spiritual broadcast for very long. I have friends that are like that, but as far as following that kind of woo stuff.
Oh, do you see this here? Our biggest audience was out 20,000. Wow. For one very long 6-hour scope when we were building the magnificent wings. That's incredible. Yeah. What is the most that you have ever had when you were in your heyday at the Periscope? Do you remember?
I think 15,000.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like, how do you ever keep up with the comments? Like, how can you ever be engaged? Like,
Well,
I
you-
remember one time Randy and I were in one, and I think we had 5,000 during it. It was ridiculous. It was like watching a slot machine going. And people are going,
Yeah.
"You're not,
And it
you're
was.
not, you're not
Well,
responding.
well,
You're not responding."
we found out that they used to throttle the comments and they would filter some out. So if 100 comments came through, only 20 of them were visible to the viewer. I mean, to the broadcaster.
That
And
makes sense because you
people
can
would
only
get
visually
mad,
see so many things, and they would get pissed at you.
and they would say, "This is the third time I'm saying this." And we
Yeah.
talked to the tech team, and they did a broadcast about it because people were starting to get really pissed.
Yeah. So Vaughn, are you VIP yet?
Yeah.
Yay.
I just got it.
Because a lot of people aren't. I'm shocked at how many people aren't. Retta, are you going to ever come up again? Retta, I think, is coming up.
Hey,
Has
Retta.
he ever been in yours?
No.
He
I don't.
evades me like the plague.
He comes in as a viewer, but he's never come
Yeah. Retta, come on up. It's my 100th show. You can come up for a couple minutes.
out. Hello,
Say
Dr.
hello.
Andrea, this is Michael. I was telling you about him. That's Andrea.
Yeah. Let's invite her up.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's invite
Keeps putting Avon.
and Retta. There we go. We got it.
Yeah. Andrea's great.
Is she?
Yeah.
Great.
Andrea, if you can pop up, he's about to end this, but
we're holding on just for you.
Yeah.
We'll be crying.
Oh, she can't. She's probably got her kid.
This is so much like dating. I need to color my hair, cut my toenails, and cut the grass. Sorry, I think my phone line is just falling down from lightning. Goodbye.
Yeah, they fixed the lag today, Andrea.
Yeah, people know when your internet's not right, and they're not happy with you. I think you. It's funny. How dare you? How dare you have your internet crash? How
A lot
rude
of
of you.
a lot of our Periscope people, we were so spoiled with this. There was no lag at all. There was a 1 second delay from the time you hit send to the broadcast.
Yeah, but you got to remember the budget there, buddy. Come on.
For sure.
That's a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
And the fact
can
that they never did this with the multi-video, it just boggled my mind for years. I couldn't.
I love what Red is saying. I'm here to stay.
Yeah.
You are truly the best. Congratulations on your 100th. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Say hello to your wonderful brother, too. So we still got to do that show, the brothers together, for the ladies of the world. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'll call that, but you and I should have a show once a week or something, just called the OCD Network or something. We'll figure it out. And we'll invite Hans. Hans,
yeah,
come on in.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We shouldn't joke, because Kelly was clearly having an OCD moment. It was hilarious.
Well, I could so relate to it.
I think that I wish I would love to have that on an endless loop tape. As soon as she opened the box, she was like,
"Wow, yeah,
plastic,
tiny ball.
It bends. Look at it. Wow,
yeah. The crinkle noise.
Yeah, and I was like, how about the reading? Who? What? Wow, plastic.
Read what?
She was doing a reading and stopped. Just stopped. Dead stop. She opened the box. That was it. She was done. It was priceless. So she was like 5 years old again.
It's so funny. It was like that was like a gooseneck mount for her phone.
Yeah. Well, those things work and they don't work, and those lights sometimes work and they don't work.
Yeah.
But
yes.
it's I don't know where to go with this next one here. I'm gonna read here. I'm gonna find something here. But this week was a weird week for me. I was really trying desperately just to stay in the light, because there was so much crap going down the pipe with the world, right?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes we need to really learn to focus on the blessings, right? Because I'm always about gratitude, but this week it was quite difficult to stay, I think, in the light. So I'm going to end the show with this message here, and then thank you so much for being here. It's always a delight to have you here, and it's
Appreciate the
so
comment.
seamless when we work together. It really is, and it's not even like working. It's just two two friends in enjoying a space for a few minutes. So it's
Absolutely
great.
right.
So thank you everyone who was here tonight. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for helping me celebrate my first 100 days. And I'm just going to read this to you. You are truly loved by countless angels who watch over you. Listen to the subtle messages of love they send you every day. And we're sending you love right now. I'm just going to have it where we wave at you just for a second here.
Have a good night.
And I will talk to you